Which trade is more in demand and pays better? Plumbing or electrical?
All right, so what trade pays more? Plumbing or electrical or lineman? So Roger Wakefield and Dustin Seltzer, Electrician U, they're both great, awesome, knowledgeable, experienced guys in their respective trades. Dustin's electrician has been for many years. Roger is a plumber and has had his own plumbing business for a long time. These are two very respected individuals in their respected trades. So let's hop in, let's see what they have to say. Which trade paid more?
As you can see, I have Dustin Seltzer from Electrician U. Number one, if you have not checked out his YouTube channel, man, get over there and check it out. Not just Electrician U, but Journey to Master. Anyway, Dustin, I'll let you answer first. Which one do you think is in more demand and pays better? Plumbing or electrical?
Electrical, all day long.
Wow.
Every question you're gonna ask me, the answer is electrical.
Okay, number one, then I will ask you no more questions. I will tell you nothing but the truth. Guys, plumbing is where it's at. Now, it's in more demand because, I mean, plumbing is something that, I mean, look, we have to have water to survive. Do we have to have electricity to survive? No, we don't. So anyway, wait.
Do we need water to survive? Yeah, we definitely need water to survive. As humans, we can only realistically last for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 days without water. We're not camels, so we can't go weeks without water. But electricity, with this day and age we're in now, like most people, 99.9% of people, especially in our country, need electricity to survive. Now, of course, there's a percentage of people that could live without electricity and be able to survive off, living off a garden and hunting for their food and using fire for heat and things like that. But regardless, this still didn't get water. So Roger makes a good point. Water is probably more important than electrical. But plumbing, I don't know, like plumbing in general, if that's more important than electrical. Let's see what they have to say.
What?
You can fast for like 7 days without water. Try going without any electricity for 7 days.
Okay, 7 days may be a long time because I may need heat, I may need Netflix, I may need something. But water you can't go more than 3 days without. Okay, water's a necessity. I've never heard electricity listed as a necessity.
I mean, come on. We're in a social media age. You gotta have your phones. You can't drive a vehicle without electricity. I mean, I guess you could get like real creative with like some wheels and stuff like that.
Old school Chevy truck, something like that. I could roll with that.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying. For a society though, how we function as a civilization, the unique thing about electrical is everything utilizes electricity. So, I mean, your refrigerator, your phone, schools, cars, everything that we do, electricity is what keeps the infrastructure of our society alive. But water does the same thing. It's just a different use, right?
Now, and here's something true. Number one, there's more electricians in the United States. And I'm gonna say electrician. There's more electrical people, more electrical jobs. If you're a plumber, you're either residential or commercial, you're service or new construction. But, I mean, you're building, you're repairing. Plumbing is pretty much either water coming in, sewer leaving, natural gas in some areas of the country. But electricians, and I think y'all are really fixing to grow because with home automation, plumbers aren't doing that. I mean, we're installing the water heater. HVAC may be installing a unit, but the electrician's gonna be the one to tie the brains all together and make all that work. What all do you know about home automation? And as an electrician,
That's a good point Roger makes. With home automation and just the way technology and things are going like that in most residential homes, I mean, not even residential, commercial and industrial buildings as well. Roger makes a good point. It's like, well, the plumbers, they build for the water sewer lines coming in and out. The electricians are gonna they're putting it all together. So the need for electricians and to do that is in demand right now, and it's going to be in more demand in the future with the way technology is going.
That's a big thing to get to know.
Yeah, so things are changing right now to houses are becoming smart. So we've got a lot of electrical panels that are becoming smart panels. We have breakers that are smart breakers. And then you've got companies that are developing an entire brain that you can slap a brain inside of a house and control all the lighting, all of the sound, the efficiency of things. You can control appliances, your music, like there's so much, your security cameras. So it's really taking what the technology of a phone and enhancing our lives with enhancing a building or a home that we're in now. So that's changing in a big way in our.
Yeah, Dustin makes a really good point. Like, we're moving into an era of smart homes where everything is controlled off your phone. So, I mean, it's already kind of going there. It's already there, but it's the new developments and the new buildings going on. Like, we're turning into smart homes where everything's controlled by your phone. Basically, like, I can start my truck and lock and unlock my truck with my phone from anywhere in the world. It's going to be the same with your house. You can be across the country, across the world, and be like, crap, did I lock my front door? Well, I don't know. I could go on my phone, I can lock it. Oh, did I shut my blinds on my windows when I left? Shoot, I don't know if I did. I can go on my phone and I can shut my blinds. All these things in your house that we're used to manually doing, like locking a door, shutting a blind, opening and closing a window, all these things, turning on and off lights, your refrigerator, like all these things are going to be automated and be able to do off your phone. So electricians are going to be in control of wiring and installing controls for all that stuff. So yeah, electricians are definitely going to be in high
in a
demand.
big way in our industry.
You know, it's really funny. I was in a plane yesterday and I'm flying back from New York and I'm sitting here thinking, which, you know, I take a picture because of a post that I do. But I'm thinking, you know, imagine people that were flying 20, 30 years ago. And here we are now, we can answer emails, we can text message, we can watch a movie.
ChatGPT.
I know, figuring out what questions to ask during this interview, during this video. But look, I think that in demand, number one, there's over 1 million trades jobs needed to be filled right now. So anybody looking for something new, whether you're a plumber or an electrician, and I wouldn't want to be. We have this conversation all the time. But here's the cool thing, and to be honest, it's like, you know, I hate to say this, I'm a UT fan, I've got a niece that goes to OU, and I really don't like that, but I support her because she's getting a degree, she's getting an education. We give each other a hard time all the time, but look, it takes us all. We can't build a building. He cannot help anybody build a building without a plumber.
Right.
I can't help anybody fix anything or do anything without having an electrician involved.
Yeah. As much crap as we give each other, like.
Yeah, see, Roger makes a great point there because all the trades work hand in hand, whether, you know, that's residential, commercial, industrial. It takes every sector of all the different trades to build a building and get there. You know, you can start from the very beginning. It's going to take a dirt crew to come out, dig out the foundation. Then it's going to take a construction crew to come out, lay out the concrete, build the walls, build the foundation, you know, put a roof on it. Then it's going to take a plumber to pipe in sewer, pipe in water. Then it's going to take an electrician to wire up the house. Like, it takes all of us to make this whole infrastructure work, right? You know, being a lineman, it's like, well, does any of this really work without linemen? Because honestly, like, what good is a building if you can't get power from a power line, right? I don't know, just a thought.
All day, every day.
Respect each other because of what we do.
You bet. And especially, I mean, you and I, as we've learned from getting to know each other, we've had a lot of the same career paths, got started in social media for a lot of the same reasons. But, and you know, you said something about smarter. And I think getting more women in the trades is gonna be a smarter idea for all of us. The top women that I know, or the top people that I know in plumbing, the executive director of the plumbing board is a female, Lisa Hill. The former chief plumbing inspector in the city of Dallas, Diane Villarreal. Women move up to high positions because I think that they look at it from a smarter job instead of a harder job. What do you think about women getting in the trades?
Well, I think we have a huge skills gap. You know, we've got a labor shortage, and if we have a 96% male presence in an industry, we have very little female presence. So if there were just more females that came into the trades, I think that would help the gap tremendously. So we're relying on like younger kids to come up, but these younger kids don't really have the same kind of interest in like busting their knuckles. But almost every woman that I've talked to that's gotten into the trades loves doing this. They fall in love with it immediately, and they had no idea that this was even a
I will say, from the couple of women that were in my lineman apprenticeship with me and who have worked in the trade, they get into it and they love the work. They love the aspect. They love, doing what they do, building power lines, restoring power and things like that. And then they become a journeyman and they work in the field for a while. And then they kind of get the itch to like move in a different direction, a different pathway, maybe to, into the office somewhere. Maybe they're doing some sort of management, something along the lines with power lines. And that's just because they gravitate towards that way. But that's fine, because you need people in those positions. You don't have to be in the field for your whole entire life. You can start from the ground and work your way up to a journeyman level, and then work your way into an office position if you want to. That a lot of those people in the office, they went to a 4-year degree and they're $200,000 in debt. But you spent 3-4 years in apprenticeship, spent a couple years in the field as a journeyman, and then went into the office and found a different role that suited you better, because women are smart. They know what they're doing. So I don't know. Dustin makes a good point here.
Possibility for them to do. So if we had more females, I think, if we had like 50% male, 50% female, like that's millions of people filling these jobs. So if you are a female and you're interested, you should definitely check out. There's tons of places online where there's groups of women that are in the trades and they talk about everything in the trades that's going on. One of the things that you'll hear a lot though is, being a woman in a hugely male dominated environment, you kind of have to work harder. Like, there's just a higher expectation for you to get the same kind of respect. You almost have to work circles around people, and it's not fair, but most of the women that I know that wear tools every day, they're badasses.
Yes.
Like all the guys around them, that's their queen, and they will fucking and they will go to war for her. So that's
Dustin makes a very good point there. Because women are so few in the trades, out of 100 you might have one female. I have definitely seen, it's like in my apprenticeship class, it's male dominated, and we had 2 females in my apprenticeship class, and it's like, if they need help with anything, like, you'd have 20 guys just like surrounding them, like, what do you need help with? Just because men gravitate towards women, and like, we want to help each other out. So if you're a female and you want to get into the trade, just know that, yeah, you will be busting your butt and you might get some crap talked to you and things like that. Like, it won't be easy, but just know that you also will be taken care of.
It's just something that kind of comes with it. But once you've earned that respect, like, you've got it solid, you just kind of have to really prove yourself and really work hard to get it.
I think that's neat. And I would love to see the numbers get to 50%. I don't think it'll get there, because I don't think that many people will get in. If we could get it up to 10%, up to 15%, and I think what that does, it teaches us all to work smarter, because we're going to be looking at them in the way they do things. They look at us in the way we do things. They're smart enough to say, hey, maybe I can't physically do it that way, but I can outperform them by mentally doing it this way.
That's a real thing.
So here's the deal. Female, high school, college, if you're wanting to get in the trades, anybody can be an electrician. If you're smarter, you can be a plumber.
I love you. If you want to get paid more though, check out Electrician U. They'll teach you everything you need to know about being an electrician.
Definitely check out Electrician U. And I will tell you, all the numbers you see across these sites that report how much money people make, they always say electricians make more money.
It depends. There's a lot of sites. I'll even ask Chat GPT every once in a while. It just kind of depends on where you're pulling sources, but it's really about the same. And they're both just as great for career paths. It's just different paths at the same mountain.
So what we've determined today, it is a fact. Plumbing and electrical, yeah, we need more people in them. Can they make more money? Either one of them. Get into the trades. You have a great opportunity. Check out Electrician U. Learn more over there. I'm Roger Wakefield. If you love this video, you are definitely gonna love this one.
Who makes more money, electricians or plumbers, or linemen? It's kind of funny, because a lot of times, the trades have battles like, oh, who makes more money? Who has a tougher job? What trade is the best? And it's like, I don't know. We all have to do our part. We all do our part to build this infrastructure and keep this country running. So, but who makes more money? Linemen. Check out Dustin's Electrician U. I'll have the link in the description below. He has a bunch of great electrical content if you want to learn more about the electrician trade, or if you want to become an electrician. Check out his YouTube channel, also his website. He's built an awesome program for anyone interested in electrician trade. Also, Roger Wakefield, as you can tell, the dude has lots of experience and knowledge in the plumbing industry. Check out his YouTube channel below. Also, his videos are great if you want to learn more about the plumbing trade. Check out Roger. Check out some of our videos. Learn if you want to become a lineman. Also, we have in our website, if you go to Become a Lineman tab or in the link in the description below, check out, learn more about the lineman trade and more trades to come so you can get further educated, so we can expose, teach, and educate you to find a career path in the skilled trades. Catch you next time.